Right, before we get into this video, I want to say I hope that every single person that was affected by what happened on Saturday in the North Stand to do with objects being thrown from the away fans, I hope they are all perfectly okay. I really do. I hope you are. Hope that in the wheelchair is perfectly okay. Right, let's get into the video. Here we go, back again with another video, and yes, today's video is a serious matter on a serious subject that happened on Saturday. I was not aware of this happening until after the game, until the next day when I had a few people coming on social media and also on messaging us, and I've spoke to a few people over the weekend to do with flares and smoke bombs being thrown by the away fans yet again. Now, I have been sent a clip of a video to prove that these smoke bombs were thrown down, and it is a serious matter, a serious incident, and somebody will be seriously hurt at some point. Touch wood, it will never happen. But until the club opens its eyes, rethinks its strategy, something is going to happen. Now watch this video. Here it is now so you can see for yourself. So yes, I've come to the conclusion now that we'll never ever be able to stop idiots throwing items down from above the Sunderland home fans. And as you were seeing there was a young lad in a wheelchair, was hit by a pyro, smoke bomb, flare, whatever you want to name it, was hit by one of these, and he was, lucky not to be seriously burned, not to seriously be hurt. But that did hit the lad. It hit him. His mother was distressed, upset beyond belief. I couldn't imagine how she felt. But the lad was hit by a flare. It went underneath the wheelchair and the smoke was coming up and covered him. It's terrible. It's disgusting. These idiots who want to just go to matches and throw items at other human beings do not deserve to go to any football games in their life. Absolute morons. Absolute idiots. We go to enjoy a game of football and this is what happens. But, like I said before, we're never going to be able to stop that. The stewards do a fantastic job. They are not in charge of what happens at the Stadium of Light. I know fine well I've spoken to numerous stewards over this season, and the majority of them want netting put up there. The netting will probably not stop all items coming through, like small items of coins and things, but it will stop flares, it will stop pyros, it will stop smoke bombs. It will save somebody from seriously being hurt, burned, injured. I don't know how small this netting we can make it for coins. The stewards are doing a great job, doing fantastic there. They're confiscating as many coins, as many vapes, as many pyros, smoke bombs as possible. But they will always get through. People will always hide them on themselves. Maybe hide them with their family, get them in. We're never going to eradicate absolute idiot fans getting in there. And 99.9% of the fans are perfectly okay. It's the small minority that spoils it for the majority, like all walks of life. And I said I wouldn't get angry in this video. Like I said, I have spoken to a lot of stewards and the majority want netting. But it isn't the stewards' faults that the idiots throw these down. It isn't the stewards' faults that there's no netting there. Mr. Davison, or whoever decided, KLD, that the away fans are going to stay up there for next season. Too late to change that now. So something's got to happen. There's got to be netting of some kind put up there to stop the barrage of objects being thrown down at home fans who want to go along and watch a game of football and enjoy the team they love. Like I said before, I've had one or two. I never saw this incident. I wasn't there at the weekend for personal reasons, and I didn't even know it happened until probably about roughly Sunday, I think it was. And I got sent the video, and I've had people come on asking us if I'm going to have my say. I'm just an average normal person with average intelligence. I can't come out with a big spiel, the long words, the terminology. But what I do know is something has to change. Does Kyril Louis-Dreyfus actually understand what's happening? Does he know what's going on? Because if he does, then he's to blame for not sorting something out. If he doesn't, then the people below him should be sacked for not sorting this out. Like I said, I don't know if I'd ever make a difference by making this video. No idea, but I'm gonna voice my opinion. Something needs to be done sooner rather than later. It's not going to happen this season, is it? It's 4 games to go. It's not going to happen this season, but it needs to be in place. We've got plenty of time to put this in place by the start of next season, because the away fans are going to be up there still. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm even a bit of a twat at times on my live streams. But one thing, I may not be clever, I may be a bit of a twat, but I do care. I do care about people, and I do care about this club. And I care about people being hit by objects. Really, the club is lucky that no one's seriously hurt. Because what's it going to do to change the way of thinking of this club? The amount of money they make they'll probably make a fortune on selling 1 or 2 of these players in the summertime. Reinvest maybe it's 100 grand or whatever it's cost, 60 grand to put some proper netting up there. I don't know what the perfect answer is. Like I said before, I'm not very clever. Netting, where they can have some sort of plastic, I don't know, sheet, perspex, I don't know, a roof. Can you put a roof on? I haven't got a clue. But netting is the first port of call. The netting has been priced. You know, I'm sure you can make it as small as you want. Then people say it's going to block away fans from coming. Look, I do apologise for the perfectly good away fans coming to watch a good game of football. If it restricts your viewing, if it restricts your sight, don't come to the Sunderland match. Don't bother coming. You know, watch it on TV instead. You know, if you're happy to come along and see a restricted view, because this is what some of your fans have caused. Like I said before, the minority of fans, and I know, and it's hard lines for those good paying customers who want to watch a good game of football. 20-odd thousand season cards have been sold. 20-odd thousand season cards have been sold, and it's too late to rehouse these. Oh, I don't know. Is it too late to rehouse these away fans? They should be put down below. I know. First of all, there was Coventry at the beginning of the season. Then there was Burnley, and then I made a video. And I'll find it and put it down below in the link in the description about we need netting. But went down the other route. We put more stewards, more police, and we tried to search everybody. But we're never going to search everybody. Yeah, they're never going to search every single fan. They don't have enough time or enough stewards to do that. And the idiots will always find a way to hide them, to get them in there. There was barrages of coins coming over the top apparently as well. Not just flares. Just because Sunderland equalised or Sunderland were leading. Does this club care? Does KLD, does Mr. Davison, does anybody else who's important at this club actually fucking care about these fans, about us? I don't care about myself, but about other fans in the North Stand. Do they actually care? Because for me, if nothing happens now after this incident, where that young lad in a wheelchair was hit with a flare, then for me, they do not give a shit about the fans. And it's all about money. We'll soon find out whether they care or not. Something has to be done now. Whether we move these away fans or whether we put netting up there or something. It's got to happen now. Otherwise, it's plain as day, they do not give a shit. I'm putting it out there now. Does this club care? Does KLD care? Does Davison care? Do something about this. If I'd known about this Saturday, I'd have been like fucking flies on the shit around this, but... And obviously, at the match, people get upset, and they're going to be shouting and screaming at the stewards. But again, the stewards do as they're told. They're not top of the tree. They get paid a wage like we do at work. They're not the bosses. People at the top. The buck stops with KLD. I'm sorry, the buck stops with the young lad. You know, it's happening now too many times this season. 3-4 instances is far too many times. We've been lucky. Nobody's been seriously hurt, put in hospital. They could have a lawsuit on their hands. Then how much money would that cost them? Something needs to happen. It really does need to happen. If this is a caring club, show that you care. Show that you care. Come on. I put it out there for anybody up there who's in charge at Sunderland. Show the fans you actually care. I couldn't care less if you care about me. I don't give a shit. It's the other fans. The fans down there. People pay good money to go and watch a game of football. Children, women, adults, AOPs pay good money to go and watch a game of football. They do not pay to risk their lives. And you may think I'm exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating at all. Objects flying up there hit you on the head. Dangerous. It needs to change. It needs to change. The buck stops with KLD. Simple as. I like him. I like what he's doing at the club. I like what he's doing on the field. I like what the team's been doing. I like lots of things what KLD is doing. But he's not looking at this properly. He's either completely and utter. Why? I don't know. I don't want to get there. I mean, what are you, KLD? What are you? If you must have seen what's going on, you must have heard. There must be letters, people writing in there. There's a petition online to sign. Move the away fans. What's going to happen next season? This needs to stop. Full stop. Simple as. Sorry for the rant. Boils my fucking blood. And apart, I'm sorry for my bad language. I really am sorry for the bad language, but I didn't want to get angry, but didn't get me started with this. You don't go to football matches to get injured. And to be fair, like I said before, I've come to the conclusion now, we're never going to stop these idiots. These absolute idiots throwing coins and throwing flares off the top of there. They know exactly what they're doing. Where's our proper good CCTV camera footage? But like I said, you can ban these. You can take the season cards off them. You can do whatever you want, but they'll find a way to get back in next season. I don't care what you say. You know, there's no way we're going to have pictures of everybody out there stopping these people from coming in. If they want to borrow a season card off another fan, that's what they'll probably do. They'll find a way back in next season just the same. So this has to happen. It's got to change now. KLD, Mr. Davison. I know you're watching. Somebody's watching. Somebody always watches. Something has to change. The fans love the club. The fans love what you're doing at the club. They love what you're doing with the team. The way we've been this season. It's been successful. First season in the Championship. We really do love what you're doing at the club. But what we don't like is the neglect of the safety of the fans. The neglect. Just a penny pinch. Get some netting up there or move them away fans down below. Simple as. One or two things. If you can't find any small enough netting, then put some, I don't know what it is. A roof, I don't know what. But something's got, maybe it's a sheet of plastic that just, or the netting with a sheet of plastic underneath that just funnels all the coins and all the flares down to the bottom. And like I said before, if it restricts the away fans, I do apologise. Didn't get to the football match. Simple as, didn't get. It's one of those things, the minority is going to spoil it for the majority, like always. So there we go. I hope you've been. Wait, no, it's not a video to enjoy. Not a video to enjoy. It's a video we've got to stop this now. This is the last time. It's the final straw. It's done. It's dusted too many times. It's got to change next season. Actually, it should change before the last home game of the season, but that's too late, probably. So there we go. It's not good. It's not good at all. It needs. This is the show the fans, KLD, Mr. Davison, whoever it is in charge. Show the fans you're a caring club. You're caring people. You care for your fellow human being. You care for your fans who are coming here paying good money to watch a club that you own and that you get massive wages for at this club. Show some respect to the fans. Show the fans you actually care and give a shit. Right, there we go. Please subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up if you're completely in. If you agree with us. If you don't agree with us, you think I'm talking shite, let me know in the comments below. If you do totally agree, what is the answer? What is the answer? Move the fans to the east stand. Move them to the south stand. Rehouse the season card holders that we've already ballsed up this already. We've already ballsed up already. But we can change it, and the fans will respect whatever decision you make, so long as you're proactive. Make it for the best. So you prove that you actually care for the fans. That's what you have to do. Make this change now before next season even starts. Never mind, it's going to cost so much money for netting. It has to. It's got to be done. Right, I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. And also, one last thing. I did miss off yesterday. I do apologise. A lad sent in a request for his little brother. It was his 13th birthday yesterday, Sunday. Lucas, hope you had a fantastic birthday yesterday, Lucas. I hope you had a fantastic birthday yesterday. Take care. We'll see you all later, and God bless. Thank you.